Hello, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving once again. It's the Butterball Thanksgiving Classic. 400 miles of racing await us once again from California Speedway, broken up into the two heats, the last chance qualifier, and the main event. Like always, it will be the top 15 out of the heats advancing on, and after that, if you're in the bottom 13, it is this year of either heat, you're forced into the LCQ. So we've seen a lot of action over the years in that. So can't wait. And obviously, the main event should be good as well. But for my two co hosts in the booth once again, Noah and Spurley, do you have any predictions for what we'll see tonight?
Well, for me, I just want to say first off, I am more than happy to be back for this what has become a classic, just a holiday classic. Um, every year this race astonishes me, it shocks me, it awes me, just like it probably does a lot of the viewers back at home. I don't know what to expect this year because every year we see something different. Maybe we'll see a repeat winner though. I don't know if we've ever seen one of those before, have we? Spurley?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but I can't help but notice that we have last year's runner-up starting on the pole, Nathan Kiani, number 17. So look for him to be a favorite to advance. Who knows? We'll see.
There's been a lot of returning names and faces, familiar faces, friends coming back once together in this time of thanks. And we see a couple of them here at the front of the field as I will take you through your starting lineup for Heat 1. It's Nathan Kiani, and to his outside, Riley Spurleytube. Row 2 sees Matt Spalding with Jeff Alloway, Skylar Dixon, and Tib Foster. Veterans of this event, with two more veterans behind him, Logan Cloud and the five of Aiden Martin. Further back, we see DJ Reed and Jeffrey Finguy, Christian Vargas, and Nick Breeding. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. makes a grand return to this event there in the 9, and Doug Schwab starts us off in the 04. Further back, you have Samet Ozcan, the first ever winner of the Butterball, all the way back in 2018, Brad Cheston, as well. Mathis Wells, Alex Constantine, more veterans of this event. Ben Crouch, Derek Hipcam, a new name in the field. Felix Jansen, Evan Hunter, Nathan Meyer, Ryan Rodriguez, Jasper McLeod, second year returning after a harrowing crash last season. Lucas Plussel, rounding off Heat 1 is Vince Freeze and the 08 of Matthew Bear. Without further ado, we will take you trackside for your command to fire up the engines for the first time tonight here in the Butterball Thanksgiving Classic.
Drivers, start your engines!
Well, the heat races are only 13 laps. If you're starting at the back of the field, what are you going to have to do to make the transfer?
Well, you see, there's a lot of things you have to do. You have to pass cars, which is obvious, but you also have to hold position. And holding position here is very difficult. There is, I would say, 6 different lanes you can pass in. And if you can somehow find a way to hold off somebody, you're a miracle worker. Just like your grandmother at the Thanksgiving dinner.
That's right. We saw plenty of door banging, rubbing fenders, all that last year. Ready to see some more of that here tonight.
Heat number 1, as they come to green, they're going to go up through the gears, and we are off in Heat 1 of the Butterball Thanksgiving Classic, the 8th annual. Can you believe it?
No, I
And they're
can't.
not wasting any time. Look at this mess coming into one.
5 wide? Oh my god!
Oh, look out.
This is really tight in the middle of that pack.
I have to go to high above to see everything that's going on lap 1. They were 4 and 5 wide. They wait a year for this event, so they got that pent up
They're
aggression. They
hungry.
need to make the moves. Yeah, hungry.
Yeah, I
Lap
tell you what,
one
it's
is
like
gonna
when
be
I'm fasting for Thanksgiving dinner.
it's gonna be Kiani, Spalding, Spurleytube, Cloud, and the 21 Jeffrey Finguy coming up, making up your top 5 after the opening lap. We will watch the transfer on the ticker, as is customary, as Kiani leads the charge.
So flyby there
Look at
through
that.
1 and 2 there. It looks like the top 3 single filed out a little bit and kind of got in the way, which is
Everyone's
kind of weird.
just kind of looking for that clean air. You know, you see him through the corner, just running slightly lower, just trying to catch some clean air. Look at up front. 8 car going up inside.
Yeah, that's a
17.
little more than just a peak. That is a full commit move, but no momentum through 3 and 4. Spalding settles in behind the DeWalt machine. The back of the field. Saw a couple drivers fall that started on the way outside. The 20 DJ Reed, the 09 Skylar Dixon, and the 10 of Jeff Alloway. So Tib Foster's well losing ground. He started on the bottom, I'm pretty sure. My goodness, 14 car not finding anything early on.
He's been followed to that top groove there. I mean, I think he probably got caught up in that 4 and 5 wide there in the turn 1 when you're basically getting attacked. It's a pass for the lead again.
And
I
he
don't think
left
he's
the
gonna get
bottom
him.
open, but carries a little bit more momentum up on top. How does that top groove work for these cars here? You're able just to really just foot to the floor, less off throttle time and Finn guy's trying to make a move.
Well, he's not
It
using
really
the
depends
top
on how
groove.
you send it in there. Yep. I mean, I'm sure it'll work for the 8 Matt Spalding eventually. It's just gotta time it right and get the run on the 17. Maybe some help from behind could work as well. But who knows? Maybe Nathan Chiani can be the top defender here and lead all 13 laps here in heat number 1.
But does he even need to pass him? I mean, they're in the transfer. If he gets
Yeah.
side by side and then that 24 takes him 3 wide, do you think that could end it all? I mean, that's chancy, is it
All this
not?
track time is
Well,
practice for the big show.
remember, there is the coin flip for the winner of both heats to see who will start on the pole and who will start on the outside. So if you're about from 3rd to, let's just say, 10th, depending on where the big group of cars is, this is really single filed out in the top 15. We'll take a look at that in a second. You don't need a race, but if you're racing for the lead, that does matter. And a real American patriot, Matt Spalding, is chasing down that Canadian out in front of him.
Doesn't really look like he's gained too much over the last couple laps. Matter of fact, it looks like the top 6 have really kind of bunched up in this single file line here. This is really weird for what we usually see here in the Butterball is this much single file racing. It's strange.
Nothing of that sort. Back here, as you see the 00 on the inside and like 3 wide, you see Homer there chasing for that donut and for a transfer spot here. Christian Vargas trying to get up into the big show, passing the number 7 here.
Going down to the bottom to make this move. That car may have found some long run speed, and even though these heats are short, if they run green, that's what you need. We've seen this. We've seen the top 10 in the heats usually string out, usually be a little bit safe and sound, but that was a weird clump of cars back there, and this could get honestly a little uninteresting here if they do not really pack up, if we don't have somebody really cascade out of the top 10 here, as Lucas Blussel and Tim Foster race each other 15 and 14 and 14 and 15th respectively.
I mean, we're almost completely single file through the entire field. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff back there, but it's barely
Here we
up.
go,
We
here
got
we
something
go.
at the front now. I mean, but this is still really
Second.
strange here. I mean, oh, we got a bad, yeah.
I think the run's
like-
going to carry up top with that 21 back in the 8. Yep, going to push the 8 car Matt Spalding ahead. No, not quite. Spurlington's going to keep
wide.
momentum through the corner. And look at the 19 in the middle.
The
my.
Dodge is not playing nice with one another. Fitzwater made the move underneath Logan. Cloud could not keep the car planted on the bottom. Cloud had to wash up nearly into the 21. That was sketchy. But Chiani is still the man to beat so far. 8 and 24 scrapping hard as we are 3 wide back here. And this is not where you want to be, especially if they're single file playing nice. You don't want to be stuck out of the draft train here at California. And that could be the case now for the 21 of Finn Guy as he slips back.
Yeah, he's 3 wide again going into turn 1 here, and they are lined up. I mean, it's not going to be that long for him, though. Oh my God, it's almost 4 wide. I thought the one was going to send it up the gut there, but it's not going to be long before he is well outside of the top 10 potentially here if he does not get back to the inside. Looks like he
That's when you start
might
seeing
right
red.
here.
That's where you start seeing it slip away from your grasp as the 21 has really started falling back here. Thinking, what can I do to find that speed that I had at the first part of this event? It's all fallen away for the 21 of Jeffrey Finn Guy. Can he make his way back up there? We'll have to see.
He's fine if he
Jeez.
clears Lucas here, but he just can't. The
No.
15 held the pedal to the floor, pushed that air bubble of the 21 down the main straightaway, and pokes out of line, trying to
Oh!
push that 21 backward. Foster jumps to the
I
high
thought-
side, and that could cost him because he is in the transfer spot, and Matthew Hubert will pass him now.
I thought maybe for a minute there he was going to take it up the middle 3 wide, but he thought better of it. That might have actually saved his fall from grace there, trying to make that move. The 21, that is.
Interesting
Matthew
racing
Hubert,
here.
the Rhino, making a charge up front. But yeah,
What?
Keanu's still he's the Rhino energy on the 08 car.
Yes,
Oh,
that is
I've
the
heard
sponsor.
people-
Just a quick look back here at the front of the field. It's Kiani Spalding, Spurley Tube, and the 2 Dodges of Cloud and Fitzwater. But we'll take a look at the transfer here because look at this. Foster's gotten back by Plusle for at least a little bit of a bubble here.
Interesting.
Sorry, you still threw me off with the whole Rhino thing. I mean, last time I heard someone get called a Rhino was at my Thanksgiving dinner. It was from my college cousin.
You got to stop going to those competitive dinners.
Listen, 3 a year. 3 a year. That's my quota. That's what I like to do. We got 2 to go in this heat, by the way. It's flown by. Just to let everybody know, this is skimmed by us like a flash, like a turkey high.
There are a lot of you hear the term. If you're a hockey fan, you hear the term high danger chances. Now Ben Crouch is in a high danger situation. He's in a conundrum. Thankfully, he gets to the bottom, but if he was high, he likely would have fallen out. But that veteran experience gets him to the bottom again as they really scrap up here for transfer spots. These are true starting spots in the Butterball, but this race is long. It's not as short as a heat. And 1 lap to go. Kiani may lead this thing flag to flag. But for the transfer, Hubert, does he have any momentum? He may if they get racy up here. They know they're on the cushion, and here we go.
Oh, it's going to come down to the last corner. If he can make a run here, they're going to be 3 wide down in the 3 here.
They're all in,
Maybe
but
not.
they
Can
want to
move to
force
the
each other
inside.
out. Hubert trying to do anything he can to capitalize. Vargas knows his shot. Has to get by the 08.
Oh.
Here they come off the corner.
He's going to have a run here with the 1 get ran high.
We're going to have a
He's got
run
a
to the
shot at
flag. Kiani's going to get it. And in the back,
Oh,
how close
he
was
did
it?
no.
How
him.
close was it?
It was
A
a
damn tie.
Wow.
Why'd they give it to the 1 then? We need video. We need photographic
It's got
evidence.
the
of
higher
this.
number. Yeah, we do need
Boy, that's a
photographic evidence to
Butterball
see.
first. We've had plenty of close races for the transfer, but we have not seen. Oh, we got trouble.
Oh
I reckon
no!
at the end of the heat, Doug Schwab has turned around the 20. Possibly because he's driving an orange car. There can only be 1 orange car in the Butterball
Oh my god.
per made-up
Oh,
rules that
Butterball
don't actually
hotline.
exist. But that's a first. That is by far a first. Close races be damned. We just had a tie for the transfer.
Oh, we need video. We need rulers, measurements. Bring out the calipers.
Well, folks, we're gonna have to get some human eyes on the scene to review this one, but we'll see who's in and who's out here in just a moment. Well, folks,
show this on the
after
recording?
video review here, a long, extensive process of about a minute and a half, we have determined that there has been a scoring error. As you see here, you see the center of the wheel of the 1 is slightly ahead of the 08. So Ben Crouch is going to be in this race if we use our magic Thanksgiving powers to show you that the 1, that doesn't show it. There is no kick out from the 08. It's going to the 1. So Ben Crouch is going to be in, and Matthew Hubert is going to have to settle to the LCQ.
He won
And
by the
most.
width of the tape on the valence. That's how much he won, by the width of the tape. Or for people at home, you want a good reference for what the width of a tape is? Get that wishbone out of that turkey. I don't care if it's not done yet. I want you to get your hand up in that turkey Pull out the wishbone, and at the thickness of that wishbone there, the little bone there, that's how much that the one car won by. Go do
And
that.
Crouch, he's got his nose out. He's sniffing the finish line, just like his Thanksgiving dinner, and that's what got him ahead and ultimately in the event.
We'll see you for Heat 2.
Did you know it's Thanksgiving?
Actually, we won't see you yet because we still have the order to go over. Nathan Chiani, Riley Spurley, Matt Spalding, Felix Jansen, Logan Cloud, Nick Breeding, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Alex Constantine, Brian Rodriguez, Stammet Ozcan, Evan Hunter, Jeffrey Finguy, Tib Foster, Lucas Bussell, and Ben Crouch. Scoring was correct. I had it backwards in my mind. Scoring is correct. Crouch did beat Hugh Bear. As replay review confirmed, they are the 15 in. 13 others will have to go to the LCQ.
Hi, we're Ocean Spray Cranberry Growers, and we're here to talk to you about the holidays.
Right. And what would the holidays be without Ocean Spray? It's the perfect time to enjoy all of our products, like our juice or famous cranberry sauce, with your turkey dinner.
On oceanspray.com, you'll find lots of recipes and planning tips to make the holidays special.
So enjoy your holidays. Oh, and no turkeys were hurt during the making of this message.
Yet. Enjoy the sight.
I could go for some Butterball.
Better wait till after the race so you don't get indigestion. What?
Race on over to your local grocery store for great savings on Butterball's delicious turkey products.
I could go for some Butterball turkey bacon.
Maybe if you do a good job, you'll get some. Never mind.
Race on over to your local grocery store for great savings on Butterball's delicious turkey products.
Welcome back to the California Speedway. It's time for Heat 2. We saw some drama in Heat 1, not quite at the front of the field, but for the transfer spot, setting Butterball history as the closest transfer battle in event history. But now we have 28 more cars to introduce for you. They did their homework in Heat 1. They saw that they race a little bit differently when you're in different paint schemes year over year, so we'll see what Heat 2 brings. Jonathan Fitzwater starts us off on the pole with fellow Chevrolet driver Jacques Noir to his outside. Mac Harris, I believe, is a rookie in the Butterball. To his outside is a second-year driver, William Hill. Row 3 is made up of Diego Yepes and Ali Sakar. Antoine Smith, former winner of this race, in the 40. Michael Keane in the 41. Behind them sits the 48 of Charles Sanford and the 78 of Hector Garcia. William Duncan, Bo Gleep, Roger Ray, Alexander Rowe, Ben Billard, Colin Teague, Gatlin Downey, Anthony McClure, Landon Lyle, Lane Tidwell, 34, Zachary DeLello, and the 38, last year's winner, David Vickers. 45 is Alex Cody, 42, Taylor Fry. Rounding out the field, your final four, Stephen Colon, Daniel Voiles, Charlie Davenport, and Brandon Morris. Let's go down trackside for the command for Heat number 2.
Drivers, start your engines.
Throw this question out to the booth here as they come to life on the back straightaway. Far and away out of the view for the fans. You know, you got to support the RV guys in the infield there, getting to see them fire up for all these races. But now that a lot of the field, year over year, are veterans of this event, and veterans of this event here, now that it is always held at California, how does that change the racing of these cars?
I think it doesn't change anything at all. You learn more, but at the same time, the unpredictability is still there. Everyone just gets better. It increases the level of talent, but at the same time, it keeps everybody on their toes. You're not improving, you're just moving with the pack. And for the fans, they're the real winners.
Green for Heat number 2, and like Heat 1, they fan out. Look at this. 4 and 5 wide once again coming into one. No room for error.
I think they knew that the 17 took the lead early on and went wire to wire, so everyone's looking for that track position. Oh, they're getting tight down the back straightaway.
Oh, they were 5
They
again off of
are.
turn 2 there for just a second.
4 wide here deep in the field. 43, 44 in the 60s. 60s going way backwards early. But App at the front, it's another dominant driver. Look at this, the 29 all by his lonesome, cheering, yes, 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 over the radio as Jonathan Fitzwater, as he's just leaving everybody in the dust.
He's got a set of goodbyes. He is gone, and they are all over each other back here. Oh my God, they're 4 wide still. 5 wide way in the back, it looks like.
Yepes way high right there. And now he's up top, and he's fallen back as the momentum right on the bottom. You see that train forming there, the 66, the 38, the 42. As 70 car still stuck going backwards.
Boy, 70 way up nearly into the wall off of 4. Something is wrong with that Diego Yepes machine. Some veterans of this event, Vickers, Fry, Morris, try to crack the top 15. Noir has reeled in his front row starting mate, I guess for lack of a better term, putting the pressure on the back of Fitzwater as we hit the back straightaway. Lap 3.
Tell you what, if the Heat 1 was the appetizer, this is the start of the main course. They are going at it in this race. Even though they are starting to single file out, it was a little bit more hectic there. There's still nearly 4 wide back here, trying to be at least.
Single file at the front, but still going at it for the transfer. Where is it here as we start lap 4? The man in the spot is all the way back here, Taylor Fry, and he's going backwards up on the top. Foyles is underneath him. Davenport's gotten by. Here comes Tidwell, possibly McClure, and Roger Ray as well.
The 55 get down low back there, but you don't want to get too low, and that's where you got to lift the most. And you can see kind of fell back in the corner. Momentum didn't really transfer to the back straightaway, and now he's finding himself in a bit of a predicament. He's able to hold off those guys behind, but for how much longer?
Big blocks there out of the 42 as they come through the tri-oval.
He's just trying to shadow that 49 behind him right now. He's just trying to keep behind him. He's just kind of like saying, get back. It's like the dog at the table. Like, back, don't jump up on the table. It's like how the 29 or the 29's getting the 33 to jump over. I almost called the 33 the 29. My numbers are mixed up. I'm getting turkey coma.
There's a lot of dogs in this field tonight, and Jacques Noir's trying to show that he's one of them, racing up here with Fitzwater, the veteran, and Antoine Smith, former winner of this event. I think he got it done 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
A 2-time winner of this event is the 40 Antoine Smith. And, I'm surprised. I think, these drivers have got to be opting for the outside one of these times, because that's where the momentum transfers and you can get the crossover. I'll have to see if this is what these people try, because the inside, you saw with the 33, it just wasn't working in big corner.
But
the
isn't
inside didn't work there for the 42. He blows the corner, and that's going to allow Voiles here to get the 15th and final guaranteed spot into the main as Tidwell side drafts the 42. Look at that. Inventing some aero terms here. I don't think we've ever seen a car do that ever.
Yeah, 3 and 4, that was how not to take the outside right there.
Isn't the top, though, the risk, though? If you go up there, you might lose the traction. You might fall back. You might lose all the spots. Don't you want to try and just maybe hug that bottom and defend right now? I mean, we're a little bit more in survival right now. Ooh, speaking of the bottom, bottom might work for the leader on Fitzwater. Look
Depends.
At this.
Fitzwater up top. 40's got the push. They're going to be side by side down the front, and Fitzwater's still going to clear.
Couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. That's the one disadvantage of the bottom. It sucks. Off of 4, at least.
Charge through 1 and 2. Fitzwater, Smith, Noir, the 83 of Mac Harris, and racing now for 5th, Alexander Rowe feeling the pressure from William Duncan and the 78 of Hector Garcia. Looking back at the transfer, it is now a battle between Daniel Voiles and Lane Tidwell. Yepes trying to regain his confidence in the 70, and Fry looking for the last bit of speed he can get out of the Haviland Dodge.
And I mean, it's kind of single filed out again. This is again very not reminiscent of what we usually see here. I mean, it's a lot more spread apart here. As we have a battle once again for the transfer spot, a pass for the transfer spot. But usually we see a lot more shuffling around this spot.
Absolutely, and it's the 70 who earlier in the race we thought we was down and out, showing that he's still in. And the 42 pulls away here, and now the 25, that is Cologne, looking on the inside of the 70 car. But I mean, these guys, they're still in it to win it. There's still some racing left.
Oh, they're racing all right. They're racing all right. Here we go. 3 wide for the lead.
Look at this. Looks like the 33 is trying to blitz the bread gap for the lead. Look at him going to the
slide job. Slide job.
Oh, look, here comes the 80. Who is that? The 83, I think?
Mac Harris, the 83, yes.
I have eyes. Oh, look at the 88 with the elevator move.
Duncan thinking about it as well. You see some calm racing here in the front, but they got to know what their cars may have at the end of the main event, and they're proving that now. You don't sit down a lot in the Butterball, folks. You are on your feet right now. Antoine Smith has the lead. Fitzwater, Noir, and now Rowe, the 31, putting their names into the fight.
Fitzwater's trying to get that draft back on the high side, but he might want to get down here. I know we only got 3 to go, but, I mean, this could fall away quick for you. You never know what could happen in the Butterball. Look how many cars are behind him.
Though it has calmed down, there's a bit of a gap, about a 2-car length gap between the 49 and 59. Would be big for Voiles to make this race. Would be big for Tidwell Fry to make this race as well. It's big for everybody to make the race. It's the Butterball after all. And Antoine Smith, is he out to too big of a lead? They're probably going to get back to him on the last lap if they settle down a little bit.
Settle down. Look at Downey.
Oh, they're lucky it's a heat.
Forced them up.
They're lucky it's a heat. They're going to give each other room.
This is chaos.
This is chaos. If Noir and the 78 of Garcia drop back, maybe even Vickers, if any of these drivers sit back, 15th is right there for the taking.
Look at the 20, the 33. He slipped up way high. It might be a shot here to lose it.
That would be just a big shame for Noir, as he was contending up there for the lead, and now he's in the waters of the mid-pack on the white flag.
Car hasn't seen traffic yet today. That's some real tight racing there between the 38 and the 96 on the bottom. But here we go for the transfer. Tidwell's there. He just has to pass one of these cars, and he's in the show.
Oh, he's going to have a chance here. Look at the 70 making a move. This might be a shot for him to make it. Look how deep he's going to go into this corner.
Drives it in on the bottom. Antoine Smith's going to be uncontested for the win of Heat 2. But here we go for the transfer. It looks like it's going to be between the 59 and nobody. He didn't pass anybody.
Oh,
just got held up.
Nothing?
I think that was all of that for nothing. The 59 didn't get by anybody. The 42 got back by him at the line, but Lane Tidwell and Taylor Fry, they did not pass Voiles. They did not pass Garcia. They did not pass Jacques Noir. They have to go to the LCQ still.
Oh my God.
That was a tale of two transfers.
Mm-hmm.
You had the one that looked like it wasn't going to be anything exciting come down to a record-breaking moment, a historical moment. Something you'll tell your grandkids about. And here, where it looked like it was a 6-way showdown for it, it didn't even matter. But that's why you watch. That's why you come back every year. That's why the hundreds of thousands of fans in attendance come back. Take a look at your results. Antoine Smith, Jonathan Fitzwater, Alexander Rowe, Gatlin Downey, Ben Billard, Charles Sanford, Mac Harris, Charlie Davenport, Landon Lyle, Brandon Morris, David Vickers, William Duncan, Jacques Noir, Hector Garcia, Daniel Voiles. They have made the main event.
Incredible.
Time for Butterball tradition. The coin toss. 1 is heads. 2 is tails. Will Nathan Kiani be on the pole, or will Antoine Smith be on the pole? Find out now.
Is this a real coin?
Sounded real to me.
I heard a
Tails.
slap.
Antoine Smith has won the pole for the 8th annual Butterball Thanksgiving Classic. Kiani, who led every lap of his heat, will have to settle for second.
Never fails.
Well, some people can kick back and relax, and some people have to join the bullfight. It's time for the last chance qualifier after these messages.
It's the thirstiest time of the year. I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear. It's the thirstiest time of the year. Sprite, let's go.
Can a holiday weekend get any better than this?
Yes, but only at Ames after Thanksgiving 2-day sale. 2 days of huge savings. 70% off all fine jewelry, gold, gems, silver, and more. 30% off all jeans for men, women, and kids. And 20% off every toy in the store. Christmas shop now and save big on our best selection of the season. Ames after Thanksgiving 2-day sale. Friday and Saturday only. With special hours 7 a.m. to midnight. It just doesn't get any better.
We're live.
The LCQ, the last chance to make the 8th annual Butterball Thanksgiving Classic. 26 drivers pushing man and machine to the ultimate limit for the top 12 spots. 25 laps to decide it all. Folks, without further ado, here's your starting lineup, random as always. Brad Cheston starts second. We go to him first. For some reason, because Jeff Alloway, I guess, is on the pole. Behind them, Steve Colon, DJ Reed, Mathis Wells, Vince Freeze, Doug Schwab, Christian Vargas, Skylar Dixon, Matthew Hubert, heartbreakingly down here in the LCQ, Aiden Martin, Roger Ray, Nathan Meyer, Zachary DeLello, Michael Keene, Jasper McLeod, William Hill, Taylor Fry, Anthony McClure, Alex Cody, Daniel Voyle, Diego Yepes. I'm sorry, that's a bad mistake. Bo Gleep, the 36 of Colin Teague, the 59 Lane Tidwell, rounding out the field in the LCQ. They're going to have their work cut out for them. Ali Sakar and Derek Hipcam. Fire them up.
Drivers, start your engines!
If these drivers can finish in the top 12 tonight, they're going to be thankful. They just made the big dance. But I'd like to know something. What's everyone here thankful for?
Spurley, what are you thankful for?
You.
Oh, thank you. You know what I'm thankful for?
No problem.
I'm thankful for what we have here every year at the Butterball. Every year, all of us, we come together. I see names I only see once a year. And this really makes this event special.
Oh no!
Someone just blew up.
Doug Schwab! It's all going wrong!
I hate this event!
The movie mogul in Hollywood! It's all going wrong! He's pitting early in the LCQ! But it's too late, the starting procedure is going! We are green for 25 laps, and somebody's gonna really have their work cut out for him now.
I tell you what, he might avoid the big wreck if they pile up in the one here. Look at him!
At LCQ, everyone's just that little bit more desperate.
The 09 really
Right in
washed up
front of
there.
him.
Skylar Dixon, my goodness.
Look at him fan out down the back stretch. My
But he's
God.
scrapping, scratching, scraping for as much track position as they can. As Alloy pushes the lead, Cheston got to the bottom, cannot hold it underneath the 10. carries the momentum here off of 4 as lap 1 comes to a close.
This is like the raccoon and the bear in the backyard fighting over what's left of the turkey you threw out back while you're having dinner. This is for the big bucks here, folks.
Ooh, contact there. 7:08. Pushed him up the racetrack. And now, just like Heat 1, back up against the wall for the driver of the number 8 car.
My goodness, look at that. There's almost no room for error here in the mid-pack.
Oh, man. They almost made contact a little bit up in front of them here. Look at that. I think there's a 59 and the 44 potentially.
Whoa, what a clear. Oh, 26 is not having that right there. Hill down to the bottom, trying to get the 55 right after a huge block coming off of turn number 4.
They want the cushion. They want the simplicity because they know that is the battle for the last spot in the show. Now McClure is going to be feeling the pressure from Ali Sakar. No fear in that 60. But here he comes again. McClure says, no, I want to be 11th. I want to start 41st tonight. William Hill can be out of this thing for all I care.
So it looks like we were about side by side for the lead there for a moment, but Alway's going to clear in front of the 16 there. But, and the 20 and the 18 are up on these guys here. It's a little bit more grouped up at the front than it was in the heats.
The 16 following in the 10's footsteps, but I think that one of the early favorites to make it into the show, someone who's really sticking his nose places that is, no one else is really daring to, is the 7 of Vince Freeze. He did it twice early on in this event, and he's really in trouble now, but he's just not going to take being up on that top side. No, he's going to try and find a way down to the bottom and start clawing back up again. Look out for that 7 car. He may be back in the fog right now. Oh, speaking of the fog. Oh, no.
The fog has come for Roger Ray. The 99's motor detonates right in front of some drivers at the back of the field. They're lucky to split. Oh, my goodness. Roger Ray is done. The 04 never got back onto the track as well. Doug Schwab's day is done. 2 have fallen already, and there it is, the drama like we see every year here in the LCQ. If the 99 can get back to pit road, we shouldn't see a caution.
I cannot, that is heartbreaking for that 99 car. That is tears. Nice little flyby there.
Never want to see.
Silence there for the 99 as he comes back to pit road. Right, Cheston got the lead.
By 3 wide for third now.
That really spread the pack out. Unfortunately, as Roger Ray has fallen, it really caused the field to simmer down. Maybe no. Alloway and Dixon going around. The old rivals fight each other once again. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Oh, dearie me. They didn't have too much damage on their cars. They went for a lazy spin, but frustration's too much to handle for the black, yellow, and red machines. We saw orange on orange violence. They were annoying each other in Heat 1, and now this color combination finds each other on the exit of Turn 4. Caution is out.
I mean, Alloway just can't be letting that happened. He let the 09 get in his head, and he got too aggressive, and he just rammed him when he shouldn't have done that. That was absolutely uncalled for.
Well, we'll get a look at it here as the field slows to a glacial rate to get the pace car caught up. I think they're going to be able to continue, and I mean, this track is so draft heavy. If they have the motors in their cars still, they might be able to fight for this one, but it's going to be borderline.
It is going to be borderline, but always that attrition element here.
Well, they're going to take service. Nobody else will, because they are good to go on equipment for the rest of the LCQ. This should be a quick caution, not too much to clean up, and get a replay here for you folks. Well, through 3 and 4, the limit has been found for these drivers. Alloy goes to the top side, tries to get back down the hill for a crossover, but the 20 was way out of the gas. Don't think Alloy expected it. Comes down the racetrack and lucky. Oh, the 60 got a piece of the 09 there as well. Didn't see that one live, but Alloy, frustrated, does not see Dixon through the smoke. And 2 torn up race cars here early in the LCQ.
Usually, the first question is, how much power has it got? Well, it's pretty amazing. We're talking over 30 grams of delicious Butterball protein, plus turkey bacon, cheese, and don't forget the heat. Get the Butterball Victory Lap Sandwich. Nothing beats Butterball, the choice of turkitarians.
Forgot I did that. I forgot I did that.
No!
I'm Crazy Mickey for 21st Century Paging. I'm cruising around town looking for the greatest cell phone deals, and I found them at 21st Century Paging, your authorized Cellular One agent. You can get a free digital phone, free leather cover, and free car adapter, and 500 minutes for just $29.99 a month. Dinner for 13's on me. I'm Crazy Mickey, the cell phone king, with a cell phone deal that'll make you sing. Call 390-3000 right away. Stop at 21st Century Paging today.
Welcome back to California, Fontana. After an incident that sees the 08 or 09 and 10 fallout, trouble has struck the 08 of Matthew Hubert. He is reporting he has a tire down under caution. That is unfortunate. You see him, the tire chattering, slapping against the sheet metal, trying to swerve the car to minimize the damage, but could be a lengthy repair on pit road. Could take the 08 out of contention because we're going green.
And I haven't heard that much noise since someone brought up the budget at the frickin' Thanksgiving dinner. Good God.
Nice shot there, the old abandoned steel mill. As we go
what
back
is
green.
the 18 doing?
Oh,
I mean, it looked like he was going to go bottom top, bottom top, bottom top, bottom top.
Can't make
just
up his
flies
mind.
in right behind the 16. Can't make up his mind.
Well, restart games doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's true. And it might get him the lead here.
Trying to side draft him through 1 and 2 here. I don't think he's going to do it, though. Matter of fact, they might let these guys behind him catch up. Look at the run that 20 might have here.
Have to see what they do
dive.
in 3 and 4.
Ooh.
Oh, goodness me! Here we go! McLeod pushing up into the wall!
Into the wall.
And he may not have a big chance. He was here, did a full media tour saying he wants to make it. He wants to prove his worth. He does not want to join the list of Butterball drivers who have not had any success in the main event. Oh, here comes Hubert back onto the track. Lost a lot of time, but if he can merge safely...
This was the problem last year. Oh. Success. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, maybe not. Hold your ass.
Not for the 7.
Can't swear at dinner. I'm sorry, Mom.
Well, thankfully, everybody can unclench themselves. Brad Chesson gets the lead back over Mathis Wells, DJ Reed, William Hill, Zachary DeLello, Steven Colon, Anthony McClure, Christian Vargas, Ali Sakar, Bo Gleep, and now a race for the transfer spot between Colin Teague, Derek Hipcam, and the 5 of Aiden Martin.
Look at them. They're all dicing up here, but that backpack has lost touch with them. They're gone. They were all racing there a little bit.
It's a little bit concerning, this gap that some of these guys are facing. They need to stay in line and work together.
It's time to pick up the pace almost halfway through.
These guys back here
picking
need a
up
miracle.
the pace for second. Give it to the 20, DJ Reed.
What's really interesting is the fact that we have more cars as they continue to drop out. The amount of people you need to be in front of technically just keeps going down. I think we're down to only 21 cars on the lead lap, so we're really thinning out who's in and who isn't.
Yep, 21 indeed.
Close there.
25 trying to peek to the inside of the 18 of Wells there. Just couldn't get there, but was looking for any room he could on the inside line. Falls back a little bit.
Aiden Martin
They ran
out
a
of
pole
line,
sitter.
way at the back here, looking to pull a big slider here through 1 and 2, I have to guess. And the
Have we
car
ran a pole
low,
sitter?
they're racing here for 11th. Michael Keane adding his name to the mix, and Diego Yepes as well, trying to claw back up in the 70.
Have we ever had a pole sitter in the last chance qualifier not make the main event?
I
That's a good
don't
research
know.
project
The
for somebody.
Butterball Advanced Analytics, I think, are still a year
Oh!
away. So
Oh, that's a
he'll
damn
have to
shame.
come back next year. Hey, we might come back next year. We'll see, folks. This is your unofficial confirmation that I will try my best to get to Butterball 9 a year from now. See you then.
Oh,
DJ
someone
Reed's
almost
trying to
didn't make
say
it to
see
Butterball
ya to
9.
Brad Cheston here racing for the lead.
Raider, the 26 pushing a Chevrolet past his fellow Ford, but now, it might have been all in design as he goes to the inside, washes up, can't complete the pass here because the 16 getting the run at the top. Cheston trying to take second back.
And here comes
Look
the 18
away
back on.
because the action is picking up for the transfer.
Oh, we only got, what, 11 laps to go?
4-5,
Oh, look at the
41. We're
lead.
3 wide for the last spot in the show. Keane will slot in behind the 5, pushes the 4 and 70 up top. Nathan Meyer adding his name to the mix. Maybe the 22 Camry. Goodness, tripping over my words. Bulldozing over my words like those Caterpillar skid skier loaders. But maybe the 22 can make it in. We'll have to see as they calm down, which means we'll look back at the front.
Oh, someone cleared themselves off a 4 there that time. I couldn't see who it was. That was
55
tight.
again, it looked like. I mean, Anthony
God.
Leclerc throwing the huge blocks off of turn number 4. Not the first time we did it in this event, but hey, it's working. He's right now in a top 5 spot, and he's holding his own pretty well. Now looking for more, trying to go to the inside of Mathis Wells.
That's a dangerous game. Yes,
Not
10 to
lose
go.
track of your timing here in the LCQ. Brad Cheston continues to try and put the fight on hometown hero just up the road from Raisin City, DJ Reed.
Pardon, what? Raisin City?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a real location. That is a fact I did not know. And yeah, put it on the screen.
The Butterball is what we like to call educational enrichment and entertainment, folks. You're not wasting the night before Thanksgiving. You're learning. The transfer, it's
My
still
brain
Aiden Martin.
expanding.
Sorry, what'd you say?
No.
I can feel my brain expanding while watching the Butterball unfold. I'm gaining knowledge every second watching this event, not only from the factoids, but seeing how these guys will race. It seems like the longer you get into a run, the more strung out it gets. But once we get to the 3 to go, 2 to go mark, they start to pick back up the pace again. So they might be single file right now, but looks like, I don't know, we'll have to see for the end of this LCQ if there's any moves to be made from the front or for the transfer spot.
Yeah, it's deceptive here. I mean, as Furley's popper timer on his brain's about to pop open as it expands. 20, 16, 26, 18, 55, 00. All seem like super strong cars. I would not worry about them. This is where I get a little concerned. Does Cologne have the pace? Does Sakar have the pace? Bo Gleep. And then once you get back here, the 36 has been in the transfer spot fight all night. As well as the 5, 4, 41, and 70. 34, DeLello has slipped back here. That's a little concerning, but I think if you're in the top 6 right now, you're all but safe, unless they really start racing for it, which they have no need to.
I hate saying you're safe. I don't think you're safe anywhere on this racetrack. We just watched the pole sitter get wrecked out, wreck out off of a guy running 3rd. Anything can happen here. I've seen people do wild stuff at this track in my years. You never want to count anything out. I mean, we just saw the 99 blow up from 5th. This is the last chance qualifier. We can't see through that water tower. Anything can happen.
Cars thunder around the big 2-mile oval. It is still Aiden Martin in, Michael Keane out. Hubert has kept up with the pack, but you have to remember he is a lap down, not really in the mix, and we are hitting about the time of the race where a caution would probably end affairs here in the LCQ, so they have to keep it green to the end if they want a chance. Boy, Lane Tidwell was so close into making it in his heat, but the 59, no pace right now.
Tell you what, they are single file through the entire field. I don't think there's a car side by side right now, really. This is
just
really
wait. Lap's starting to tick down. You can see that 16 start to get impatient. What will we do into one? Pull to the inside.
This might start it. This might be the chain reaction.
Really clear.
He should. He should clear. Reed gives him the space.
Wow. What a move.
Where things get interesting. We've seen a lot of car control out of this 55 tonight. What kind of magic can Anthony McClure work now? What kind of magic can the 26 make? William Hill just caught the DJ Reed machine napping. The Chevrolets both fall to the outside. Here we go. 3 to go at the line. For the transfer, still no motion yet.
Nice little gap.
Safety net.
At 18 is falling back. He's wow, the 55 I thought almost got into the 20 for a second, but the 18 and the 20 are slipping slowly but surely backwards here. You got to be careful.
A downward trend is not what you want to have late in this race.
Especially if you're going to get almost hooked by the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
0 really peek it to the inside of the 20 there. Oh, down low.
Wow. Big run by the 20. Commanding say, are you doubting me? No. I'm making this race. Here I come to the bottom. But you can't slide up and wreck yourself. Thankfully, that doesn't happen. Cologne pushing the issue. Runs the 55 and 00. The Toyota tandem wide. And now it's really pinching up. The 44 is in danger now. The 18 could be in danger as well. There's one more lap. If they get behind the 5, they are on the bubble. The 00 underneath his manufacturer teammate. Here we go, folks. 4 wide. It's all on now. White flag this time by.
Everyone saw the 55 making those moves and decided to shuffle him out. They didn't like that earlier in the race. They've shown their displeasure, not giving him any space down low.
Here it is. 41's going to be in if he can get by the 44. But the 70 could be in if he can get by the 41.
Oh, the 55 has had it slip away completely. Maybe the 18 as well. Look at this.
McClure looked like he could win this thing. Now he's out of it. Can he have one last gasp through the corner? Keane has lost it to Yepes.
Oh, here comes a run in the 41.
He's going to clear. What a move. But can the crossover work for the 41? Side by side at the line once again. Give it to Diego Yepes. I lost track. They're both in. I was off by a spot. They were in. That was the battle for the inside line of the last row. And it's the 55 of Anthony McClure coming up short out of all of them. Who would have thought that?
That is
What a fall.
heartbreaking.
What a fall. From the top of the world
4-1-2
all the way
as
down
it's
back
going
to
to be
the
Cheston
ground.
and Hill.
They wrecking again? What are they doing here?
Going up. Now we're good.
I don't know if Mathis Wells knew that he survived. Panicking, probably the overall just stress level of this 25 lap race, and it'll just to be a bit of a nice little calm down here before the main event. All right. Brad Cheston, William Hill, DJ Reed, Stephen Colon, Ollie Sakar, Colin Teague, Christian Vargas, Zachary DeLello, Mathis Wells, Aiden Martin, Diego Yepes, and Michael Keane are in the main event for the 8th annual Butterball Thanksgiving Classic. 13th through 26th will be sitting at the kids' table. Any thoughts before we hit the big time?
Well, I did hear
It's
a report that apparently there has been a disagreement in the garage with the wrecked cars in this event. So we might
Oh,
have to hear more about that
oh
potentially
no.
between the 10 and the '09. We'll have
that's
to
not good.
see if we get a little more information from that. But apparently, it is not a happy holiday down there for them. So
It will get our
That makes
Turkitarians on the
sense.
scene to suss that one out. Boy, oh boy. All right. Well, we will see you in the main events after these messages, after this break, after this apparent brawl gets broken up. Holidays are no time for fighting. Come on, gang.
That old car is worth money. Get an instant cash offer online at victoryautorecords.com. Reserve your quote today at victoryautorecords.com.
VictoryAutoRecords.com. Whoa, HH. Looks like you put on a few TVs.
Yeah, I overordered, and it's the perfect time to shed a few products at the 20% off sale at HH Gregg. You'll get 20% off all TVs, appliances, and you'll save on audio, computers, cameras, and more. When I lose, you save 20% at HH Gregg.
Hey, looking good, HH.
Yeah, I've got the best ads in the business. HH Gregg, price and advice guaranteed.
We've made it to the main event, the 8th annual Butterball Thanksgiving Classic. The heats are out of the way, the LCQ's out of the way. It's 42 of NR 2003's best duking it out for 50 laps. Take a look at your starting lineup. Nathan Kiani, Antoine Smith, Jonathan Fitzwater, Riley Spurley-Tube, Matt Spalding, Alexander Rowe, Gatlin Downey, and Felix Jansen. Ben Billard, Logan Cloud, Nick Breeding, Charles Sanford, Zachary Fitzwater, Mac Harris, Charlie Davenport, Alex Constantine, Brian Rodriguez, Landon Lyle, Brandon Morris, Landon Oskin, Evan Hunter, David Vickers, Jeffrey Finguy, William Duncan, Jacques Noir, Tib Foster, Lucas Plussel, Hector Garcia, Daniel Voiles, Ben Crouch, William Hill, Brad Cheston, Steve Cologne, DJ Reed, Ali Sakar, Colin Teague, Zachary DeLello, Christian Vargas, Mathis Wells, Aiden Martin, Michael Keane, and Diego Yepes. Take you down trackside for the command to fire them up.
Drivers, start your engines.
Folks, there's no time for analogies. There's no time for comparisons. There's no time for prediction. It is one thing and one thing only. Go time here in Southern California. Who will it be? One man of these 42 will take home the trophy. They will be Turkitarian of the Year. They will be the best at taming the Thanksgiving beast. Who's it going to be? We're going to drop the green flag and find out. The 8th annual Butterball Thanksgiving Classic is green.
All right, Kiani clear on the back straightaway as they battle behind. But, you know, that 17 car, throughout his entire heat, it did not leave the clean air. So he's going to be very good at defending. Can anyone pass that 17 with the 8 already hitting the wall?
Oh, they're jammed up big time through the pack. They're 4 and 5 wide here. I think we had 4 or 5 cars bounce off the barrier down there off of 4.
Yeah, 8 and
Look at
48
him.
got the worst of it as Matt Spalding is plummeting through this field in that car. This is a high-speed track, high draft track. You don't want to have any sort of aerodynamic disadvantage, and I think he's found that. He's bottled up a lot of cars on the high side here, but thankfully, I think they're going to keep it green at least for now. I can't say anything about off of turn 4. It's Ben Billard's turn to hit the wall. Oh my goodness.
Antsy.
The front of the field, Keani still leads, and Antoine Smith, Logan Cloud, dodges, peeking out underneath Chevrolets, 2nd and 4th, respectively.
Man,
he's the heat winner who had he had to claw his way up to make sure he won that heat. And he's good at passing cars, but unfortunately that did not work on the 24 as the 01 is going to double up on the 40 car and try and get third away.
The most cars we've seen on track all day, and I worry it's the other Red Bull car on the wall, Mac Harris. Ozkin got it worse, came down across a line or two of traffic, really dropping the 29 of Jonathan Fitzwater back, who had a strong car all throughout the day. But now the 29 and the 8, some stars of their heats, now find themselves in 40th and 41st. Drama striking early. Last year's winner, David Vickers, shoved all the way back to dead last as Spurley to putting the pressure on Keani.
Yeah, that 17 car has been dominant all night. I think he's led about every lap he's been competing in, but oh man, as they get tight behind him there. But that 24 car is heating up the back bumper. Going to be the first time tonight the 17 car gets passed for position. I don't think he's been passed once tonight.
Not at least at the start finish. This is 18 consecutive laps out in front for the 17.
Look at that 01.
That 24 machine is going to want to pass the 17. He's going to need a little bit of help from that third place car, but it's just not happening. For third, they go side by side again. If it's not side by side for third, it's the third place car trying to go side by side for second. We'll see. Here they go down the front straightaway, just no connection really to try and get that 24 a push from the behind, try and power past that 17 as we take a look at the midfield here.
A quick breeze through the field. It's all Keani out in front, though, as here comes Felix Jansen. Did not hear about him much tonight, but that 01 had speed in the heat, now showing speed in the main event. Here comes the Army car.
He is trying to get to that 24. It looks like there's just no energy in the front of this pack here. And that is going to pay benefit to Keani, who's leading. And he told me earlier this week that it's his dream to win the Butterbean, but it looked like it might get ripped away. Here comes the 24 with a big rub. Look at him.
I think there's not a lot of energy because you have to remember, this is a pit stop race. You're going to see 1 to 2 pit stops, probably 2 pit stops with the fuel flow restrictions that these cars have. They can go over 25 laps on raw pace, but because this is a 50-lap event, they want to introduce some serious strategy. So, can you make the fuel last for a one-stopper? Will you have to do 2? It all depends how long we run green, if cautions fall, especially if cautions fall during a pit cycle. A lot of factors at play, giving the crew chief something to do other than setting up the cars. What you want to see in racing?
What, strategy?
Yes. Shocking, I know.
I know some people aren't really a big fan of it. They prefer to have some, cautions break up the pace of the race. But for me, I would agree with you.
Thanksgiving is a tradition, and racing has traditions for a reason. Here comes Nick Breeding.
Yeah, we've heard much of him all night. I mean, he's up here. Look at him. He's in 4th place. He's got a shot at this puppy.
Fairly undercover throughout his heats, in his heat, and maybe that's what he's trying to exude to the audience. He's trying to say, look, you didn't think much of me before, and now I'm coming out from the shadows to try and contend for a top 5 here as the 01 tries to put the move to the inside of the 24 3-1 now with Breeding down low.
Making a name for himself, the Blue Deuce on the bottom, wrapping the white line. Logan Cloud getting into the mix as well. Everybody getting on and off the throttle at different times. Really tricky racing to do around your competitors. How tough is that?
It's very hard to try and time and understand what the other driver's going to do, where he's going to slow down, where he's going to speed up. It's dangerous, but it's also exciting because when you do estimate that properly, it's almost a joy. It's almost like when you take that first bite of that juicy turkey in your mouth and you feel the taste melt into your taste buds and the stuffing mixes with it in your stomach. It's nirvana. It's pure nirvana.
Well said.
22 laps out in front for the 17 car. Jansen still trying to challenge in the 01.
I have to imagine Nathan Chiani might be going for the all-time lap record here between heats and main event. I don't know why the main event term slipped me, but it seems like he is hunting for that right now. I mean, could he go flag to flag? I think it would be very hard to do with pit stops, but he could.
It would be very difficult to do.
Possible.
Cautions fall at the right time. That could be a factor. Their pace car has been hanging out at pit road for most of the night, but it's all Nathan Chiani still so far. That is the story early. We are already 12 laps down, a blistering pace to the Butterball. But here comes Felix Jansen trying to wind something up on the bottom, but that run off the top for the 17, just too strong as we take a look out the back bumper.
This guy knows how to run the track. He's been doing it the past 12 laps in the main event and his 13 laps in the heat. That is, in total, 24 laps, make it 25 here soon, spent out front. So he knows how to keep those guys in his rearview mirror, make sure they don't get him run to the inside. But here comes the 01. Will he
Hold
complete
the
it?
phone. Here comes the Army.
Oh, can he get him? Oh, he'll
alongside, nose ahead.
It doesn't matter. It matters only when we hit the
gonna...
line. Can Spurley Tube and the Nicorette car spoil the party? Can the Miller Lite Machine spoil the party? They're all going for the lead.
Oh, Chiani gets fouled way back, but maybe he can get him on the top groove here.
It's over.
No,
Canada has
fallen.
Give it to the Brit, Felix Jansen.
Thank God. I mean, the 01 gets to the lead, the U.S. Army leading the way.
And now Australia's coming in. The British Empire is back, and it's taking over the Butterball. Spurley Tube nearly making contact for the lead.
We hear the USA chants here from the 24 car. Look at him here. The inside, trying to get side by side.
This 24 car has not tasted the lead yet today. He's been the car right behind the leader all day on the bumper, but not able to make the move to the inside to try and complete the pass. And it looks like that's where he's going to stay until the 17 makes a move to the inside for that P2 spot.
Damn British Empire's back, and it's wants vengeance.
We got some big movers. We have some big movers. Brad Cheston and DJ Reed from the LCQ are almost up to the top 10. We'll have to watch that, but the racing's too good up front to keep the camera on him. Here comes Chiani once again.
Oh, he might get him here. He might get him here. I don't know, though. He doesn't have the momentum. Let's let that 01 run away, though. Look at him. He's out of here.
Oh!
In the wall!
Oh, in the wall.
Nick Breeding will tumble through the field as catches a big bite of concrete off the wall in turn 4. I think that tire is really starting to catch some of these drivers out. They're not running out of real estate. They're running out of grip in these race cars.
It's not very often in this race you go this long on a green flag run. This might be one of the longest green flag runs in the history of this event.
Fastest car of the day, Evan Hunter, is just outside the top 10 and battling in the top 15 as Cheston threw a big block on DJ Reed here. They raced the hell out of each other in the LCQ. Now they're doing it for about P10.
Oh, more in the wall.
Constantine and Lyle just got a tiny little piece of it.
Johnny trying again.
He's still trying. He just can't do it. Maybe this time.
Washes up. Oh, yeah, got that 24 out of the groove.
Here come the two
Oh, but he
Heat 1
can't clear him. He
Dodgers.
can't do it.
Actually, the whole top 6 is from Heat 1. So clearly that may have been the stronger of the two heats. You have Antoine Smith here in the 40, and then it's two more Heat 1s. Two more Heat 1s after him. even though they fell to the LCQ. Take out the 60, you have the 15 and 13, and the 1, and the 00. All the Heat 2 drivers are at the back of the pack.
Well, Keanu just muscled by the 24 for a second place there. It was a heck of a move off of 4. And he's going to try and chase back down this 01. He is not done.
He's trying to pull
he wants
away.
redemption for last year. He is angry. He had to sit on that loss for a year. Imagine trying to sit on that for a year.
Oh, I think he rotated on it.
Uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. I couldn't rotate on it.
Oh, that's uncomfortable. Boy, Breeding and Chesson were all over each other. That nose of that forward fusion of the 16 nearly wiped off the white paint on the black of the 2, as he's really going to try and walk the 2 off the racetrack. Walked it up on him in the center of the corner. That's a little dirty, but they have to play nice.
That 60 car is going to ship the mail here. Look at this. Black Friday's coming early. Here he is.
Pitters, it's lap 19 and we're pitting. I think the raw pace of this race has seen some people wear a little bit quicker than expected. So Jansen gives up the lead. Kiani gives up second. DJ Reed gained a lot of time on pit entry. We'll have to watch the 20. The 60 was in as well. Some stragglers in at the back. But now this will spread the field out, slow the race pace down a little bit. But now you need good pit stops.
Somebody just nailed the wall on that pit on those entries. I thought someone wrecked hard. That sounded like
I heard it too.
I thought there was a car in the fence.
Most of the field, looks like almost all the field is coming in this time. I'm not sure who it was. Don't really see any serious damage on any of these cars. It may have been the 11, actually. Brian Rodriguez now with a ton of right side damage. He'll have to go to work and fix that here on pit road. We'll watch. The 24 is a very early stall. Looks like the rest of the field is going to be in on pit lane before he gets out, so he will have a clear exit. Watching the blend, where's the 17? My goodness, Keanu's lost a ton of time.
Oh.
Something must have happened.
The Killer
The 41
Bees did
stayed
not
out, though.
sting as much as they hoped to. It's Jansen over Reed and Sakar.
Time to
We'll have
do a
to see where they
recovery drive
blend
for
up
this.
here with everybody on pit road right now. It's going to be Spurley Tube coming out ahead over side-by-side battle between Antoine Smith and Logan Cloud. Cloud stomps on the brakes and is going to lose a ton of time to the 40. Tim Foster sees that and says, hey, I might try and pass you on the apron here, but the grass on the inside covers that opportunity as here comes the guys up front already.
Oh, they're going to have to hustle. They did.
Watch the blend.
Behaving.
One thing you gotta consider here is now that they just took a set of 4 tires here, they might run the rest of the way home on the one set, either left or right side tires, because they're gonna probably take only a can on this last stop. There's gonna be a 10-lap shootout here for them after they pit again, roughly, if you do the math.
Usually over the years, we've seen them pit around lap like 23, but that's usually assisted by a caution, and we haven't gotten that yet. Burley's gone. He has about second and a half probably over the 60. Ali Sakar, who's come from nowhere, by the way, he was in the LCQ. Now he's second. DJ Reed came from the LCQ. He's looking for third if he can get by the 01, and he may do that as it's all falling apart for Felix Jansen.
Oh, man.
Look out, 14 car.
Yeah, it was close.
Big impact. I mean, he just took some concrete with him there. He's gonna take that home as a souvenir. Already at the wall there. That was rough.
Army's taking a bit of a loss. Navy fans somewhere cheering as here comes Christian Vargas trying to set up Brad Cheston. This is the battle for P8. So top 7 really strung out. The 78 Hector Garcia up here. Michael Keane stayed out an extra lap and got some non-existence bonus points for leading that lap, but now that has jumped the 41 into the fringes of the top 10. He's just outside of it now in P12. Very good strategy call by that target team to run long.
Do you know how? Do you know why again that time? He got a clean entry to pit lane. Everyone else was stacking up trying to come in together. He got a clean entry and clean exit. That probably saved him a good 2 to 3 seconds coming on the pit road.
Lap traffic
Oh.
could be a factor here for the 24 as the Wounded Warrior of Nick Breeding. They beat the right side of the car back out to help with the aero, but just no drafting help. That 8 car could be our first victim to fall 8 lap down. No DNFs. All 42 cars still on track, approaching halfway in the Butterball Thanksgiving Classic.
Depends on where the 24 catches Spalding here. They catch him on the backstretch. Looks like he will. So I don't know. I don't think the closing rate is good enough. So he might have to deal with that 8 car in the corner. But meanwhile, back here, fights for second. Pack of 3, fighting it out.
Maybe one of the biggest leads in the Butterball history. I mean, this has been a very spaced out and uneventful Butterball thus far. I know we still got half of a main event to go, but it's been very uncharacteristic.
A lot of people every year place their bets on happening. Will we see no happening tonight? Spurley Tube still having trouble getting around Spalding. Might be using him as a tow car to save a little bit of fuel here and keep his advantage over the 60, 20, and 14.
Well, he's doing more than that. He's just gained 3/10 on those guys behind him. He's pulling away from him using that 8 car. Let's see at the line here. He might be trying to run away with this race.
At the line? Well,
no, he's not.
2/10
No,
just
he's
about
losing a little bit of
lost.
time.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. He follows him up high.
We'll have to see.
Spalding might be saying, hey, just go by me, man. But Spurley's having none of it. Now finally gets to the bottom of the 8.
This is going to slow him up a bunch here. I mean, this is really, really tough stuff here.
Especially with everyone behind organized.
Player.
Oh, he is going to get him. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait, he might get crossed over here. Hold on a minute.
They're playing games with the leader as a lap car. Not too nice if Spalding chooses to do so here. Is all over the back of the 24. Is he going to peak low? Nope.
Didn't lose. He only lost a 10th that lap, though, doing all that. He only lost 1/10 of a second to the second place guy. I mean, this is weird. He's kind of just maintaining the gap right now.
Need to go through the field once again. Cloud and Antoine Smith scrapping it out for the final spot in the top 5. Danson hasn't lost much. He's back here with Vargas, Cheston, Garcia. Kiani is just outside the top 10 still. Has not had the momentum to get by the 78. 41, 13, 29. Nick Breeding's lost a ton of time. Landon Lyle back here. Bunch of names as Lello, Duncan, and Hunter drafting together. Brandon Morris, William Hill have been non-factors. Some more cars back here. Fitzwater really dropped through the field here in this main event. Diego Yepes has side damage. Ben Billard had a trip with the outside wall. So did the 11 of Rodriguez. He fell out of the top 10 with a lot of repairs. Charles Sanford, Lucas Plussel in a big spirited battle back here. Even further back, Jacques Noir, ton of speed in his heat. Nothing here in the main event. David Vickers having a rough go of things. Possibly a winner's hangover. 12 of Samad Ozcan. 2 Chevys with the nice neon numbers, and Steven Colon and Aiden Martin way off the pace. And there's your leader. And here's a move for second. Tib Foster. Showing a lot of speed here in this waste management car.
Interestingly enough, the 60 and him were closing in. They got it down to about a second and 2/10. But now with this battle, I can't imagine that the 24 won't extend his gap here.
I don't know. He doesn't have any tow. These guys are now towing off that lap car. Ah, no, he had gained back 2/10 on him.
Fans are checking their watches in disbelief.
Man,
It is lap 30.
They keep messing around
There
here.
are 20 laps to go in this race. And it feels like it's just getting started.
I mean, to be honest with you, this is all in control of the 24 car now. He's pulling away. He's got this pretty much on lock at the moment, unless he really messes it up here.
They'll have
this
another
final
pit stop
here. Yeah, I mean, but he's doing a great job of drafting away from these guys. He's just got to keep working that. Yeah, I've lost our 10th there.
1.25 behind.
Top 10 is grouping up just a little bit. I think that's Backpack's getting led by, I believe that's Kiani?
It's
No, that's
Vargas, the other
double
yellow
zero,
car in the
sorry.
group.
Yes.
What they're going to need.
Ollie
They
Sakar's
want to
gotten
have
back
any
up to
shot, take
second.
it back up.
Foster down to third, Cloud fourth, Smith in fifth, and DJ Reed, last car here in the lead tow in P6. We are committed here in the Butterball Thanksgiving Classic to give you commercial-free racing under green, so we may not see any interruptions before this thing is done if this thing stays clean home. Foster now looking to the inside for second.
And again, oh, look at the 8's
Someone else
trying
is
to
looking to
pass
the
back
inside.
yeah, they trying to pass the 24.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
get
I
back
just
his lap.
don't see the point of that by Matt Spalding, but we're going to watch the battle for second. Nevertheless, they should have it sorted out in front. Only 2 cars compared to 5.
You know what? I think the 8 car of Matt Spalding might be the happening man. He's like, you know what? I want to see something happen. I'm going to battle the leader right here and allow everyone else behind to get back up. And you know what? All power to him. Okay.
Well,
I mean, these
and
fans
that's
have come
his
to see
right.
the show. He's going to bring it to him.
Well, and that's his right to race the leader, right? I mean, if a caution comes out now, you strap the lap down, it's over. If he catches a caution right now, this changes the game. He might have a chance to win. We've seen weird stuff in this race before. Who knows? He might have a shot to at least improve his position. But if he's stuck behind the leader, it's not going to happen.
Boy, 60 is a big run behind the
God. Ooh, look
19,
at
but
that
gets
dive.
trapped by the 40. Veteran experience there to pin the 60 up on the high side to prevent him from getting that run. Antoine Smith here in the Winter Fresh machine really displaying some talent. Diego Yepes has come down pit road. He's going to be good to the end. That's going to be something to watch, but he's currently a lap down and wasn't going to be in the mix. It would be a lot more interesting if he was in the top 15 fight, but he was so far back, probably about like 25 seconds off by the time he pit. It's still the 24 leading this thing.
I mean, he might be
Got
able
under
to
second.
gain a little bit of time here, though, with having a clean entry and exit. It's going to be interesting to see where he comes out.
Everybody behaving, not really seeing a lot of cars passing each other, just a little usual position swaps. A very traditional race tonight compared to the draft fests and the all-out dogfights we usually see here in California. I'm getting flashbacks, recollections to the 3rd ever Butterball Thanksgiving Classic held in the state of Texas, where there was a massive crash to start the race, really spread the field out, and it was just a couple fast cars duking it out from there. What we're seeing tonight.
We're bringing these guys back here into it.
Yeah,
Let's
they're-
see.
they're-
Let's watch the gap.
It's within a second. Yeah,
Oh,
stayed
I
even
don't
there.
know. Yeah, just gained 100th, but I saw they were taking chunks away. It got to under second, and they've grouped up well. Well, meanwhile, that 24 car's still trying to work on the 8. 8 got
stops her
past them.
soon.
24 still wants to be ahead. They are.
That stops her soon. Sorry to interject, but lap 37, I wouldn't be surprised if we got some takers very, very soon as Spalding hit a crazy crossover on the
He's just throwing them
24.
off.
My goodness.
This was a battle for the lead. This would be crazy, but these guys are going at it.
Now am I wondering, is Spurley trying to race the 8 instead of the 8 racing the 24 because he knows he's going to need the experience later on, but time's up. Here comes the field.
Yeah.
Right for pit stops here in a couple laps, but it's closed up that advantage he had.
On board the
Anything
trash
to add is
cam here with
important.
Tib Foster. What can he do? Looking low. He's going to wind him up here on corner exit. Oh, he's lost a lot of grip. Look at that car walk up the hill.
Might be getting an attack from behind here. Who knows? Oh,
Nothing quite. Look at these speeds. Listen to that engine singing a 1.
should be expecting pit stops here in the next couple laps. The final stops on the day, potentially.
Cloud all over the back bumper of Foster. Longtime veterans of this event. Friends as well, but there's no friends on the racetrack. Comes Spurley to the bottom of the 8 once again. Can the 24 do anything? Or is he coming in? He's coming in. The hand was out the window.
He's coming down.
Oh, it's a fake
no.
out. It's a fake out. He had the hand out the window, but he's not pitting. Some guys are pitting back here, though. It's Sakar leading the troop in all the early pitters from the first cycle, where the first two of them we lost them, sorry. The 16 to 20 gained, 17, 29, and 01 lost. Have to see what they do this time. Some stragglers in at the back. That's tight there between the 15 and 11. Now what do? You saw a big gain out of the 41 on the overcut, and I think Foster's going to elect to do that himself.
Wow, he's gonna run another lap. This is gonna be really interesting to see how it comes out here. And he's actually gonna have a tow here from that 8.
He is.
So he's not gonna lose very much time at all. This might actually be a huge advantage of the 14. And also the fact he's gonna take a little bit less gas.
And the strategy call, stop the pain for Tib Foster in this event. He's had some heartbreaks. He's had some DNQs. Now, is it going to finally be the 14's day? DJ Reed jumps the 60 on pit road. The 17 has slipped back even further. The 01 has slipped back much and much further. My goodness. This might be the sad story of this race, the 01. That car had so much speed, but got the wall and has now had to have 2 lengthy repairs on pit road. Look at this. We talked about pit road being a factor, and 2 Dodges may have jumped the 24.
Oh, it's going to be tight off the pit lane. Oh, we got him. Where's the people on the outside, though? Where are the people on track? Anyone coming?
Nowhere to be seen right now.
Oh.
There's nobody.
There's one car coming.
That's the lap
right
car
there.
of Diego Yepes, as Cloud and Spurley trying to do
Is that
everything
a
they
lap
can to
car?
block each other. They know the stakes. They're going to do everything to win this race. And here comes Spurley too, driving it to the bottom. Oh! Look at this.
What is this 70 car doing?
There is a lurker.
70
His
lap
name
car,
is
or is he on the
Diego
lead lap?
Yepes, and he has busted the battle for the lead. Runs the 19 wide, sends the 24 sailing home free. One man is only a factor to stop this 24, and he's out ahead. Tib Foster.
The strategy worked, and he's got the car. He pinned with the 8. So he's got the draft. He's got an advantage.
Happening man being a factor once again, and maybe he knows now that it's time to lay over and let the leaders race.
Maybe not.
And what is looking to be the fastest Butterball ever, Tib Foster now has a 3/4 of a second lead over Riley Spurley Tube. Behind them, Logan Cloud, furious at the 70 of Diego Yepes, interfering with the race off pit road. Hector Garcia has made it up to the top 5. Huge run out of the 78. Behind them, Ali Sakar, Antoine Smith, DJ Reed, Michael Keane back in the top 10. Jonathan Fitzwater, Brad Cheston in the mix as well. If Spurley Tube can finally crack the case of Matt Spalding, he may have something for your race leader.
Oh, he's going to get clear of him here, and it's going to be a
past him.
dogfight here. It's going to be an absolute dogfight. These two are going to brawl to the finish.
They know the payout at the end of this
It's on
race. They
now.
want to spend it Black Friday shopping. But which of the green cars are going to get it? Green, traditionally, an unlucky color in racing. Reminds you of the broccoli or the Brussels sprouts or the peas at Thanksgiving. Some people don't like those, but kids, eat your vegetables because it may lead you to a top 2 finish in the Butterball. Trouble there for the 83 on pit road. Mac Harris, his day has gone wrong with a... doesn't look like any issue. Must have been before the last cycle. That's unfortunate. One last cycle here through the back of the field. Vargas is on pit road as well. That's also not reported. That's interesting. As Alex Constantine, Nathan Chiani now running 12th. Here we go. Big fight in the trenches of the top 10. This is the race for 5th. Sakar has his hands full with the 40 and 20. 41 as well. 70, remember,
the
is
top-
not in contention. And here we go at the front.
They're tightening up. I mean, even the 3rd and 4th place cars are going to get there by the end of this race. This is going to get really interesting here. But it's all about energy.
Well,
Can they
depends.
build a run?
Can it be the lap leader, or will it be the guy who came in at the end with the car late in the race, able to pull away with the strategy, and he hold off that 24. Tip Foster versus Spurley late in the going, coming to 4 laps to go.
I want to look at that 19 car. I think that 19 car might have a shot here. If things get interesting here, he might have a great run. Same thing with the 78. These two are gaining quietly but slowly. If
the
that 8 messes around with the leaders.
Yeah, if the
Oh, here we
19
go.
didn't get held up like the 70 messed around with the leaders, he would
Look
be
at that.
right up here with the 24. And is this the move? Here comes the Nicorette machine.
Oh, he's gonna be there. I don't know if
Seen
he's gonna
top
clear.
work.
We've seen
it
this
work.
Can't go too high. Can't hit that wall.
Close. And look
Gonna
at the
maintain
run.
the
Here they
momentum
come.
on the front
I
stretch.
think he had to lift just a little
And had
bit.
the
I don't
entry.
think if he kept his foot in the floor, he was probably going to have a dance with Miss Concrete. But Matt Spalding, the happening man, is interfering once again.
Oh, he's gonna get under him
He's
though.
got to the inside of the 24.
Oh, here comes the 19. I told you.
Logan
Look at
Cloud's
this.
in the
14
mix.
split it.
3 veterans battling it out in the fastest Butterball ever. Foster back to the bottom.
Oh, he's gonna try and clear him here. I don't think he's gonna get him though.
He's not, but did he
Oh,
run him
here comes
high
the
enough?
19.
It keeps it off the
Oh
wall.
my-
The 19's ahead of the 8. 2 to go.
Oh my God,
Energy's
this is
down
gonna
low.
be on it. Oh, watch the move here in the 1. He's gonna try for it. I think he's got momentum.
Might be a delayed move,
Oh.
might be a fake out, but no, nothing from the 19. He's going to wait to do it cleanly. I don't know if the crew has told the 8 car he's a lap down. He may think he's actually racing for this. Spurley, one of the dominant cars of the day, could be out of it. He's going to need a lot here on the last lap. It's Cloud versus Foster. Here we go. White flag presented by Cole is being shown by the flagman. 1 lap to go in the 8th annual Butterball Thanksgiving Classic.
He's gonna have a run. He's gonna have a run right here. This is the money lap. He's gonna have it. Maybe if I know the 8's gonna push him low high here, but he's gonna have something here. I think.
Trying to take it from him. He's trying to take the opportunity away from the 19.
I think the 19's gonna have a run on the high side, and he might have one last shot down in the 3.
This is your time to
It's gonna
do
be
it.
off of
Last
4.
corner.
Oh,
It's Foster's. He's got it.
It's not enough.
They called him washed. They called him trash. But the 14 car of Tib Foster, the garbage man, has won the Butterball Thanksgiving Classic.
Unbelievable.
What a steal. I mean, everything up until the very end of the pit stops looked like it was pointing to the 24, but it was that 14 car with the strategy and the pace at the end to get it done. And down one of the best comeback performances I've seen in the Butterball.
Strategy mattered. And experience mattered. A lot of experienced drivers in the top 5, all multi-year veterans of this event. I think Sakar's the only rookie in the top 10. Take a look here at your full finishing results as well. Tib Foster gets it done. Average speed of this race, 180 miles an hour. That is incredible. We've seen a lot of years where it seems like we can't even get a green flag lap in, but just the overall quality of the field has improved so much that there were no cautions.
Impressive.
Only one wreck across all the races we had tonight.
Yeah, this is by far and away the cleanest Butterball we will probably ever see.
Incredible.
And this is, I mean, for the folks at home, I didn't do anything different. But
What does that mean?
they just wanted to get to their families early, I guess. They didn't want to screw around with all the crap. They wanted to enjoy the big post-race feast at the top of the water tower. It's crazy how many people you can fit up there.
What?
Well, we don't tell you about it because you're scared of heights, but
They could tell me about it because of the insurance company.
that and you'd eat everything. Tib Foster's won. Logan Cloud comes home second. Really a what could have been story for Cloud if he stayed with the 24 and was not interfered with by Yepes at the end of that. But he had some chances. It's just lap cars. You got to know how to race around them. That goes for all the other drivers in this field. It kind of hurts Spurley too, who comes home third. Arguably driver of the day. Really strong performance. Hector Garcia charged through the field to fourth. Antoine Smith, strong run in fifth. Michael Keane, P6. Good day out of the 41. Overcuts really helped his running position. Strong runs as well from the 60, 29, 20, and 16. Alex Constantine, really quiet driver, strong in his heat, now strong in the main, P11. I'll probably forget about that one in Butterball history, but it'll still be in the magazines. Nathan Chiani, another what could have been, because, probably a consecutive lap leader in the Butterball. You'd have to go back years and years to see anybody that could have possibly challenged that, but yeah, and show you here the rest of your finishing results. Mac Harris, Christian Vargas had some issues on pit road, but they did finish the race. We had all 42 drivers running at the finish. Look at that.
Be a first.
And well, it's a first. So usually there's a bunch of people tore up at the end of these, but happy team owners, happy drivers. Obviously a little bit of hurt feelings, but that only deals with 2 people out of the race. Have we gotten any more words on the scrap between Dixon and Alloy?
From what I heard from my turkey people down there, they whatever the hell you call them, they said that apparently Jeff Alloy walked up to Skylar Dixon and called him a couple names, to which Dixon pushed him and called him a name back, and then it began into a brawl. Was then separated before a turkey was thrown. It's unknown where the turkey came from at this time. We are currently looking through multiple garage stalls trying to find who stole the turkey. But we do know that a couple of crewmen were taken in custody due to the alleged stolen turkey.
Unfortunately,
they'll be spending Christmas behind bars.
Christmas? They're getting locked up for a month?
Well,
wow.
It is already Christmas because it is the Christmas season.
I mean, a month turns into just a week away, just like that. You know how it goes.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Real quick apology. Anton Smith won the coin toss, but that was not reflected in the actual running of the race. It did not. I don't think it would really change the outcome because this is not a true track position track. This is a raw pace track, I forgetting the word that I was gonna say, but for the right thing to say, sorry, that was my mistake. That's out of the way. Any final thoughts? Not the race I think a lot of people expected to see, but that was still a thriller nonetheless.
I would say that the cream definitely rose to the top. You got Logan Cloud, P2, been racing the Butterball since year 1. Foster and Spurley signed up for this event with the second running. All that time behind the wheel has cultivated in a 1, 2, 3 for 3 Wiley veterans, and their work has paid off in this race. And I don't think it'll be any doubt that if we see a race like this one ever again, we're gonna see some more of those veteran names up at the front of the field, where maybe all this time under the California lights has allowed these drivers to get accustomed to how the track races, what to do, where to move, and what not to do, especially. That might be why we saw such a clean race, but ultimately nothing short of excitement. And I still think, even in one of the more weirder iterations of this event, it still put on a great show as usual.
All said. Well, I think without further ado, I will turn you all folks loose. Thank you again for watching. This has been fun. A lot of interest every year. You are the reason that I've been doing this for 8 years now. So thank you, all you wonderful viewers. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. And I'll stop there before I make it all the way around the calendar until the next Thanksgiving. But until
Have
the
a happy
the next
Chase.
Thanksgiving.
Damn it.
What?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Why'd you go around the entire calendar?
That's so much work. All right, bye. They better not be doing a fucking spawn wave right now. Oh, I have to delay it. I have to delay it. I have to catch the NHL day. I can't believe I missed the NHL day.
I hate this event!